Welcome to the flowerschool.com video library. I'm Leanne Kessler, Director of the Floral Design Institute, here to share with you our latest issue on how to care for tulips. Spring has finally sprung here in the Pacific Northwest, and tulips are everywhere. You go to the farmer's market, and there they are. You walk through the neighborhoods, and there they are. And I love them. There's certain tricks that you can use to make them last and last and last, so that you can enjoy them in your home, or sell them to your customers, and keep everyone happy during tulip time. When you choose tulips, to determine their freshness, you want to look beyond the beautiful color and look closely at their growth stage. You want to look for tulips that are still tucked down low, hidden inside of the leaves. So you can see here, this tulip, it's tucked down low. You can see his head, but the leaves are growing up and over. Same with this one. When they harvest tulips to sell, the bloom is still tucked down low. You cannot even see it. And then it continues to grow even after it's been cut from the ground. So then this one, even though it's really tiny, see how it's grown outward towards the leaf? And then this one coming up above. Each day, and it's an estimate, but each and every day, the flower will grow the length of its head, so that by the time it's beautiful and showing its full color, look how far above the leaves it is. So this is an older tulip. It's still beautiful, and yes, I still love it. But if I'm looking for a tulip that's going to give me a really long vase life, I'm going to go back and look for one like this that maybe isn't quite as spectacular yet, but I can watch it bloom and grow to its full glory. When you get your tulips, you could just loosen or remove the rubber band, give them a fresh cut, and then just set them over in a bucket of water. But even better would be to remove the rubber band and remove the plastic. Open them out so that they can breathe, and then remove any damaged lower foliage that's droopy. It's not going to give you any benefit, and it takes energy from the plant. So removing that, removing anything that's just sort of sad or damaged, go ahead and remove it. Doesn't take long. And do that for all of the tulips, so that now you've got a little bit more bare stem. Actually, I'm going to remove that one. It's flopping so much. Just go ahead and remove it. Then once you have them cleaned up so that they're nice and tidy, you want to help them hydrate and stay straight. If you've had tulips and you take them home and they just droop over and go crazy, oftentimes because they weren't hydrated upright. And to do that, you just want to wrap them a little bit. You can wrap them with cellophane or paper. Both work. And I just take and lay them on a piece of cellophane or paper, either one, leaving the ends extended, and then wrap them. And you can just staple that together. And that way they're protected and held upright, much like the original sleeve did. So you're repeating what was already there that you removed, but you've taken out that extra foliage, so they'll last better. So again, even with these that are a little bit more open and older, I'm going to remove the plastic, remove the rubber band, remove that lower foliage, and then prepare them to wrap. And there are many times that I purposely buy the older tulips like this because I want the color. Let's say you're having a dinner party tonight. You're going to want the tulips like this. You're not going to want to wait until the others grow. This isn't going to be quite as pretty as a dinner party as this is going to be. So purposely growing older or buying older ones, and then you still do the same care. This time I'll do it with paper so you can see the difference. Just rolling it in. and then stapling. Now they're ready to hydrate, and they'll be perfectly straight when we're done. Once you have them prepared, you need a bucket of warm water with flower food, and then give each one a cut. You can just take them all at once, cutting down and dropping them into the bucket. This way they'll drink, hydrate, be happy. You want to leave them for about 2 hours before you go ahead and start designing. Let them fully drink. That way, when you're ready to design, they'll be ready too. These tulips were hydrated previously. You can see they're nice and strong, sturdy. The leaf's a little bit fragile, maybe wants to be removed, but the others are fine. And look at this. Even though it's starting to get its natural curvature, how strong and straight it is. Tulips treated this way will hold so well. Now they're still going to grow the full length of its head every day. They're still going to drape and fall over just from the weight of their head, but they're not going to droop and go crazy on you. This is the point where you see them in the magazines where they've grown just perfectly and they're stunning for a day, and then they keep growing and they start drooping a little bit. But with proper care, you'll enjoy them as they grow and go through all their little twisting and turning to be beautiful blooms. Now that you know all the tricks for tulips, get out there, have fun. Find tulips and bring them home. For more creative inspiration and design ideas for using beautiful tulips, check out our website at flowerschool.com. If you've got questions, don't hesitate to contact us. You can reach us through the website at flowerschool.com or pick up the telephone and give us a call at 1-800-819-8089. If email is easier, feel free to use my personal email. It's Leanne, Leanne, at floraldesigninstitute.com. For now, have fun, happy tulip time, and do something you love.